It appears that Diddy is losing his grip on reality because the music mogul might have just confessed to all the crimes and killings he had been accused of for years. Word is on the street that Diddy is no longer cautious in his statements and lets the truth about his atrocities slip out. Is this the end of Puff Diddy's career, and will he be now producing new talents from jail? Let's dig into this story. Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. I keep my eyes on the most scandalous events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. So you all heard of rumors about Diddy being involved in killing many people from the industry. I mean, the talk about it has been going on for ages, and it feels like this time, the music mogul gave himself away and may face real time in jail. If you, like me, can't wait for justice to prevail, stay the course of this video. I have many tidbits to share. It has never been a secret that for a businessman like Diddy, some of his rappers were more valuable dead than alive because he always knew how to use tragic deaths to his advantage. Several rappers, including 50 Cent and Maze, already accused Diddy of making money on Biggie's death instead of searching for the killer. But it doesn't feel like Diddy is trying to punish anyone related to Biggie's death. However, she is more than happy to hype on it. On the 26th anniversary since the rapper was tragically gunned down, Diddy posted a touching tweet in his memory reading, "There will never be another, the Jeer-eatest rapper of all time. Today we celebrate and honor you, King. Love and miss you." Although it may seem like a touching thing to do, people quickly accused the music mogul of exploiting Biggie's death and earning money from that. And since Puff looks more into business than investigating his killing, the speculations about Diddy being involved in this crime surfaced again. It's not the first time when the music mogul is being exposed and killing people for money. And frankly speaking, he has faced so many charges in his life that no one would be surprised to see him actually to jail for murdering people. And with the current level of public exposure, Diddy is one step away from it. If you didn't know, the rapper and record producer's rise to success was shadowed by legal troubles along the way, with charges being filed against the mogul following some high-profile, highly violent incidents, and despite other people around him going to jail, ending up in hospitals, or even dying, Diddy seemed to be invisible and always rose from the ashes of another scandal. While we all know that the hip-hop industry is rather violent and includes real harm, scandals, and weapons, Puff Diddy always managed to stay aside from any incrimination. As Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal recalls, the mogul basically confessed that he couldn't get involved in any scandal because of his business. The rapper allegedly said, "Gene, I got 126 employees and these people depend on me for their livelihood. If these white folks thought or would think I had anything to do with any gunplay, they would not f with me. I'm a businessman. I'm about making money." Apparently, for Diddy, business always came first, and his cruelty towards the rappers he worked with is explained by his desire to get as much cash as possible. Well, he is already one of the most influential producers in the world, but I guess getting profit from people's death is his idea of business. But with years passing by, it feels like Diddy is losing his grip and exposing himself. As Gene Deal recalls, overhearing his ex-boss' frightening statement, "Something gotta change. I don't give a F. If Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail, something gotta change." Knowing that Diddy has many connections with gangs, people were afraid to oppose him because there was always a chance they would be the next target of the music mogul. Now, the situation has changed for the better, and more celebrities and people from Diddy's inner circle openly talk about his crimes. For example, in his song called "Kill Shot," Eminem seemingly hinted that Diddy was responsible for ordering Tupac's death in 1996. The lyrics read, "The day you put out hits the day Diddy admits that he put the hit hour that got Pac killed." Although Diddy stated that the situation with Eminem was handled, the seed was planted in people's minds, and it's hard to erase those words from the memory, because the murder of Tupac Shakur left the world speechless and in shock even today. Nearly 20 years later, after a thorough investigation, a former Lapped investigator supposed that the person behind the fatal events was a rapper and record producer Puff Diddy. He might not have held the gun himself because I've mentioned earlier he is not that stupid to dirty his hands, but he certainly has enough money, power, and influence to hire people to do the dirty job for him. And even if he denies all allegations, it's hard to change people's minds about him. One person commented, "In the hip-hop industry, no one does back stabbing better than Puffy." And another person wrote, "Diddy is definitely a snake. He's a common denominator in a lot of conspiracies and has never faced time. Yeah, Diddy is known for always getting away with minor crimes, but it seems like the odds aren't in his favor anymore, and his fragile house of lies will collapse any second." Puff already showed that his freedom and business meant more than people in that infamous story of the 1999 New York City club shooting, as a result of which the 21-year-old artist Shine was sentenced to 10 years in prison. As you may know, Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, along with Shine, went to Club New York in Manhattan, where they were involved in a shooting that injured 3 people. However, Diddy hired expensive lawyers, and somehow his case and Shine's case went separately. As a result of the trial, Shine got 10 years in prison for his involvement, and Diddy walked free. I mean, this man simply left his protege to spend the best years of his life behind the bars, while Diddy was drinking cocktails and building his empire on blood and violence. Shine later said that Diddy had betrayed him. They were supposed to be co-defendants in this story, but Puff went ahead and got his own lawyers, only looking out for himself and his freedom. It's said that Diddy's legal team even found witnesses that would pin everything on Shine and cleared the rapper's name. Shine then told the media that don't make no sense. I'm telling you this woman is lying and you're saying, ain't no, well, she's helping me, but I'm facing 25 years and you're looking at probation. You don't have to hold my hand, you don't have to do nothing, but don't try to hurt me. It's been said that Sean Combs dropped the nickname Puff Daddy for P. Diddy in 2001 to reinvent himself after that arrest. We all got confused by the parade of his names right now, but it seems more than a nice distraction from his real deeds. So here he goes, changing his name and starting to commit his atrocities again with a clean slate. I mean, that already became a pattern, and while some people find it amusing that the mogul changes his name every now and then, other people believe that this is an attempt to cover his tracks. But he can't hide from justice forever, especially with so many people exposing him to the killings. The more people speak against Puff and reveal his secrets, the more he seems to get unhinged and lose it. With so many hints and even direct exposure from his bodyguard and fellow celebrities, the FBI may begin digging into old cases soon enough. And my guess is, if they dig deep enough, the truth will surface. But his crimes seem to not surprise anyone at all because people already noticed the pattern. Diddy cannot stand the competition and he will eliminate anyone who is planning to go against him, especially when they prevent him from pocketing all the money. One person wrote, "The problem with Diddy is he wants to be an artist. Anytime he gets an artist and they start to take off, he can't handle it, so that's why his artists lose promotion, go broke, end up dead or in jail. People need to stop working with him, and he should have been gotten canceled." And another person wrote, "I hope that he gets charged with all this. He's just a hacker and a robber too. Burn all these people for their money. Then he said, 'We are family.' What a lie. What goes around comes back around. Stupid." Well, it seems like the list of Diddy's crimes is too big to hide, and eventually the truth will come out in the end. With so many people uniting their forces against the mogul and the interest of the FBI in the old unsolved cases, we may soon witness the greatest downfall in the history of hip-hop. And what do you reckon? Will we ever see Diddy going to jail for the crimes he committed? Or will he bribe his way to freedom as usual? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other video about Diddy trying to add Wendy Williams to the list of his victims. Apparently, this man clearly thinks that he's unstoppable. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon with a new portion of gossip about your favorite celebrities.